Yo, what's going on, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists, and welcome to another episode of P&Q. This is the question and answer series where you get to ask me questions or make comments and I'll just respond the following week. You can do this one of two ways. You can either pop your comments or questions down below in the comments section and I'll address them. Or you can email me if you want to be anonymous at miniwarzone@gmail.com, and I'll leave a link in the video description below. And that's about it, I think. Yeah, no emails this week, so we're straight on to the questions, eh? Right, so I'm recording this on Friday morning, so this is why I got my fleece on. It's a little bit chilly because heating's not long come on, and well, it takes a little while to warm up sometimes. Anyway, so Friday morning I'm recording this, so because I'm really busy. Tonight is the night of my wife's walking on hot coals or broken glass barefoot. This is for charity, obviously, not for fun. You have to be nuts to do that. So yeah, so I'm hoping to film that. So that's why I'm recording this. I'm recording this on the Mac. So I've got all my camera equipment packed away at the moment, ready for tonight. So that's why I'm recording this on the Mac. So there is that. Let's just jump in straight into the questions. We're starting with Warforge. He says, what do you think of the rumours about new Deathwatch game? I don't actually know. I've not heard of any rumours. Although I know GW do a Deathwatch conversion kit for Kill Team and that, so I'm guessing maybe the rumours are there's some element of truth there. I would have thought so. I don't see why there wouldn't be. I don't know. That said, what would I think of it? Yeah, anything like that is great. Gets a different kind of player involved, and yeah, don't need tons and tons and tons of money. Yeah, anything like that. It's just to draw new people in, and I think that's a good thing for the hobby in general. Anything like that. Which is why I think they're doing these like side games now, like Necromunda and Blood Bowl, that kind of thing. That's the one I'm looking for, Blood Bowl. Alright, moving on then. Victor Quez says, great video, mate. If you have to choose to follow one Chaos God, which would you follow and why? Well, that's easy. Khorne. I would follow Khorne because I don't know, I like red. They look cool. I think they're the coolest looking models out of all of them, certainly. So I would choose Khorne. Yeah, if I was going to have to choose Khorne, I think they look better. I'll have a sip of coffee. Just made it so quite hot. Nice and sweet. Jamjar34 says, another great P&Q. My question this week is, you're into your Space Wolves. Have you found a favourite model? Which one? I like Logan Grimnar model, and it's a work in progress at present. We'll look forward to that. Yeah, I like that dude. What's he called? Ulrich the Slayer, is it? The dude holding the big axe with the kind of metal eye patch. I think he looks super cool. He's got the cloak, and yeah, he looks very, very, very cool. I'd like to get my hands on him sometime for my Space Wolves army. And I believe, fluff-wise, he's the second oldest. I don't know if he's the second oldest Space Wolf or the second oldest Space Marine. I think he's the second oldest Space Wolf. He's old anyway, he's been around a long time, so yeah. Him. Idic Beer says, good stuff, mate. Thanks for answering my question. Yeah, I didn't mean Patreon, just paid for channels. As last week was saying what paid for channels I support. The question came about after seeing your channel of the week about Jay, and it just made me curious. Okay. This week's question is, do you have any holiday plans for this year? And does going on holiday and being away from YouTube worry you, lol? Well, that's weird. You should bring up the question of holidays, because we're just, at the moment, my wife and I are in dispute with a company called Flights Guru. I think they're trying to rip us off. They're not being very forthcoming about our tickets or giving us our money back, so that could be not good. See, we've booked a villa and everything. We've planned on going to Orlando this year, later on towards the end of the year, and so we'll stand to lose about £2,000 if that's the case, and I hope not. But yeah, it's very depressing times at the moment for us. A bit stressful in that department. That said, you know, if worst comes to the worst, we'll go on holiday in a caravan down Cornwall somewhere. If the worst comes to the worst, I don't know. But yeah, it's a shame. But does being away from YouTube worry me whilst I'm on holiday? No, because I will pre-record and schedule videos to go up, so you know, and I'll never know. That, and I'll have someone. I would have someone here anyway, looking after the place and all that kind of thing. So, but yeah, it's a very worrying time. Don't ever book flights with Flights Guru. They are crap, absolute crap. I think they're con artists, personally. Well, there you go. But yes, that's what I would do. I'd schedule videos so that they would go up. See, I could make a video now and schedule it for November, and it will come up on November. But yeah, that's what my plan was. But whether I'll be doing that, I don't know now. Yeah, life there. Okay, Tattoo for You says, awesome as always. What fluff-based creature or being would you like to have GW make an army for? Examples: Nocturnal Warriors or Hrud, or the old ones. Yeah, I thought of the old ones. Thanks again, brother, for all the inspirational awesomeness you and others in the community share. Well, yeah, I thought old ones, definitely, because I'd like to see what GW had in mind for those guys. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the Chaos Gods themselves. Korn, Zeech, Slanesh, and Nurgle. Maybe those. Don't think they got models for those already, have they? I don't think so. That's the ones I'd like to see models for. Because they're doing the Primarchs. Forgerell are doing the Primarchs. Yeah. Okay. Food for thought there, but definitely I did think old ones though, because I mean I just don't know. Alright, Big Mech Dan Skull says, we've seen your dogs in a fair few videos and they seem like real characters. Oh yeah. My question is, what's the funniest thing they have they ever done that's really embarrassed you? Well, I'll tell you a funny story that once when we was having our windows done, actually, come here, Millie, come here. This little one, this is Millie. Yes, that's you. Look, you're on video. Look there. See how small she is. This is the one we're going to talk about. That's Millie. You've seen Rufus. Oh, he wants to get in on it because he likes being on camera as well. Look, Rufus, there you go. Look, there you go. Yeah, that's Rufus. That's Millie's brother. Come on, forget Rufus. Come on, down, Rufus. Now you've pulled my camera out. My camera, my microphone. Yeah, character. Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. Oops. I'm not going to bother editing this, or I'm just going to leave it in. It's all good fun, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, so Millie, the first one you saw, the smaller of the two. We had a salesman around trying to sell us windows, and he came in. He gave us, well, I said, I tried to convince him not to bother coming in because we've got 2 dogs. Well, 3 at the time, actually. We've got 2 now. But we had 3 dogs at the time. He said, I ain't worried about that. It's nothing. He's a big, quite a big dude. So I'm an ex-police dog handler. I'll be able to, no worries, I said, really, I don't think it's a good idea. And he was insistent, but we needed windows anyway. So he said, alright then, come on in. And she ended up chewing through his shoes. And he wasn't best pleased. I was quite embarrassed about that. But I did warn him. She must have been thinking, bloody ex-police dog handler, I'll show you. But yeah, I did tell him she loves shoes. I don't know what it is, she's fascinated with them. So yeah, Rufus is always doing funny things. They're always constantly doing funny and cute things. But yeah, that's probably the most embarrassing thing I've had in a while. That and my dear old dog who's passed away now, Taz, he one Christmas day we were walking around the valley with him. We came across another staffy dressed up as Little Miss Santa. I'll leave it to your imagination what happened. And he's been done as well, that's the thing. Didn't stop him. Anyway, let's move on. Let's allow a discreet veil to be drawn over that one, shall we? Hey, moving on to Heresy Productions, because yes, I've edited it because the stand that the camera, the Mac was on fell down, and it was, I was destined to edit this one. Anyway, moving on to Heresy Productions, who says, great P&Q. One point I would make is, I believe Lorgar was actually the first traitor Primarch prior to Horus. I only mention as he is one of my favourites, smiley face. Go on to his question next. Yes, let's address that because I said it was Horus, and no, that is incorrect. I think Horus was the first Primarch to be discovered by the Emperor. I think he was the first something or other. That's where I'm probably getting confused from. Lorgar, the Primarch of the Word Bearers, isn't he? He was the first one to fall to chaos, and he kind of, what word I'm thinking of, made all the events happen leading up to the Horus Heresy itself. He kind of orchestrated events leading up to that, I think. From what my understanding is, and I'm sure you know better than I do, if he's one of your favourites, then I'm sure you would know. And I haven't read any more. Not a lot of fluff about that. So yeah. Yes, you are right. Next question. How is the Pirates gaming going, and have you settled on a rule set yet? The gaming is not going, neither is the painting. But I will be doing it, and I still want to do it. And I think the rule set I will be using is on the 7 Seas. I think that's going to be a good rule set. It's the only one I've got, really. I know there's others, but I might be looking into another set of rules called On Guard, which I might use for musketeers and things of that ilk. I don't know, we'll see. But on the 7 Seas, because I've already got that, so that's probably the one I'll be using. RXPXD says, another great video, mate. What do you think / feel about GW making 40k comics? Yes, I know that one, and I think it's a good thing. It will encourage. I think it will encourage different market of people into the lore, which could then entice them into trying their hand at the modelling, painting, gaming side of things. I think it's quite a neat idea. It's another another revenue maker, and it's another way of hopefully gaining more people into the hobby. Yes, I think so. And the last question is from E-Tron. It says, thanks for the great answer on Wargaming channels. And yeah, Alpha Legion is my next project after Wordbearers. How many Black Library books have you read or audiobooks listened to, and what is your favourite out of them? Keep up the good work and cheers. Well, unfortunately, I haven't I haven't been able to read any audiobooks, but I would like to. But I haven't had any audiobooks. My favourite. Well, how many have I read? I don't know. 8 or 9. I'm not sure. I've read it all. I'm nearly finished Mechanicum now, which is, I don't know, book number 8. 7 or 8, I don't know, of the Horus Heresy. I think it's 8. And I've read another book of short stories about Space Marines. But yeah, so I've not read a lot of stuff about them. I'll be honest, I didn't expect to enjoy the Horus Heresy as much as I have been. Well, I didn't expect to enjoy reading 40k novels as much as I have, because, to be honest, having studied all the classics and some really great literature, I thought it would be a bit, what's the good word? Diluted, I suppose, for want of a better word. But some of them are actually quite good, well written. They do suffer from the odd typo here and there, I've noticed, so they need to tighten up on their editing. But by and large, they're great. I have favourite authors, of course, and less favourite authors. I'm sure a lot of you know my preference, or at least, you know, what I don't like so much. Not that I go on rants or anything. I just say. But yeah, favourite one. I suppose overall to date, Descent of Angels. The first book about the Dark Angels was my favourite. Yeah. Because that was really good. How no, I can't even remember the name of the character in it now. But when he was well, I know Lionel Johnson was there, but this book is focused on a different character. As a boy, growing up, getting involved in the Night Herd and all the trials they had to do, killing the beasts of the planet, and yeah, then the eventual joining up with the Dark Angels when they find them, and all that kind of good stuff, and how he becomes a Space Marine, and yeah, you know, it's all good. So Descent of Angels. I think there's another one called Fallen Angels, is it? I'm looking forward to that one. Different author, I think, but I'm looking forward to it anyway. We'll see. But yeah, I don't think there was any more questions there. Yeah, that's it. Hope you guys have a great week ahead. I really do. Stay cool, stay healthy, stay away from stress, because it's been a bit stressful for me this week. You know, leading up to today. Yeah, just keep hobbying, man, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Stay awesome. All brushes lead to war. Bye for now.